we have select members of the Living World team have challenged.
They called us out.
They called us out. And by that, when I say that, me and you are going to try our best to be unbiased third parties today. We're going to try really hard to be unbiased.
Oof, you're asking a lot.
Yeah.
Asking a lot, but we'll do our best.
So anyways, Living World team has called out the PvP team, and the PvP team obviously is not one to back down from a challenge.
No.
And of course, we want to do it in a spectacular style on live stream,
Of course.
so that everyone's shame is out there for everyone to enjoy.
Unless we start to lose, then
And then we're going to cut
We'll just
everything.
cut.
And
Just cut.
sorry guys, the stream's
Oh,
crashing.
screens out.
There's an earthquake.
Internet.
So anyways, yeah. So what's at stake today? Not only pride and honor,
Shame.
of course, but shame, potential shame is real. Also, the prize, I guess.
Yes.
Not so much. There's not really a prize for the winning team. It's the losing team has to wear a shirt that's really yet to be decided.
Yes.
Something embarrassing. Probably pink.
Yeah.
With all of our faces on it from the competitive team, smiling happily with
Yes.
like some sort of slogan this really drives in how badly they were beat. But of course, this could go the other way. And it could be all of the Living World team's faces on a shirt that tells us how they beat us at our own game. And they'll have to wear that. And it might get put on social media somewhere, like on Twitter, for absolutely everyone to just revel in their shame and sadness. And
Yeah, we don't have to worry about it.
yeah, not a big deal. Anyways, and also some lunch will be bought.
Yeah, of course.
So a little inter-office rivalry. So we've got, again, a pretty interesting game for you guys here. I'm excited about it. So we're going to jump into game right now. There we go.
Boom.
And Mark is on the ball right now. And we're going to go ahead and introduce teams a little bit here. Now, I know these guys have been... what's going on here? What is the...
Don't mind the competitive team having a blast.
What is...
Having a blast in first-person mode.
Okay. Thank you, competitive team.
Yep. Well
Anyways, so we've got trolls
Yep.
On the blue team. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is the names. We're calling this the Battle of the Bands, which Mark did wrong this time. There we go. There we go.
Battle of
Boom!
Bands.
We're in there. Battle of the Bands, because
Production value.
look at that, switching at full 1080p.
Yeah.
Live.
We're the best.
So we've called it the
Mark.
Battle of the Bands today because the Living World team likes to call themselves Fun Direction. Well, they call themselves One Direction, and as you'll notice, their names are all a little themed. Well, not all of them. Actually, I guess all of them.
Yes.
I guess all of them are a little themed around a band of some guys who sing some songs about some stuff.
Yep.
On the competitive team, we obviously wanted to meet that. We didn't want to be outdone in our own backyard.
No.
So we are... Camera's back on us again. This is the worst.
I mean, kind of. It's back.
It's a whole new, different version of it. I'm done.
We just look so pretty.
Live
She just
streams are
has to-
canceled for forever. So on the competitive side, we wanted to come up with a name. We spent a lot of emails went by.
Yes.
Tyler Beers is the pun master of the team.
The master
Trying to
of
come up
puns.
with some clever puns. We had Hugh Tang Clan.
That's right.
We had, obviously, the name we're going by right now, just because we couldn't think of anything better, is System of a Down. But I mean, this list was literally like 30 names
Tyler
long.
came up with a lot of names very quickly.
I was like, Tyler, could you think of some names? And by the time I finished the question,
There was an
I,
email.
like an email, anyways.
He was ready.
So let's go back in-game, Mark. And we're going to start talking about some of the teams here. Like we said before, these guys have been strategizing quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, we were thinking this was going to be like a friendly, competitive match, and then the Living World team's like, we don't want to be in the same room.
Yeah,
with you
we need
guys.
a- we need our own
privacy.
room."
We need privacy. We're doing some sweet strats.
Yeah.
We're trying some new stuff you've never seen before. So we're going to see what they come prepared with today.
Yep.
You know, we've got some interesting players in the competitive team here.
Yeah.
We've got the Lesh Prince,
Prince
playing
himself.
I mean, this is his roleplay character. I don't know if a lot of people knew that this character existed, but it has a great backstory. Talks about it all the time. So Evan playing X Shadow Dragon Ninja X.
This is the greatest thing.
One of
I thought it was a joke.
No, it's. I mean, he came from
no,
a
that's-
poor family somewhere in Divinity's Reach.
Yep.
It's a long, great story.
We don't have time. We don't have time.
Great writing.
Yeah.
Evan's he's just great with words.
RP master.
He is. He really is. We should invite him to Dungeons and Dragons. Or
We
something.
should.
He will be on the fly dungeon master.
That's true.
Anyways, we've got Ham. It's gonna be Tyler Beers. We've got Tiny Tirza, who's the one who actually talked about a ton in blogs and articles and interviews. Tirza runs a very supporty Guardian where she really is focused on guiding those NPCs down lane. Really tough thing to deal with if you're not ready for it, so going to be a great playmaker in the match.
Yep.
We've got Zach Steers, who's a gameplay programmer on our team. He's going to be on the engineer. And of course, John Corpening, you guys saw in the last game, is going to be the associate game director for competitive.
Yep.
And he's going to be in here as well. We do have the game director for Living World on the other side there too. So
Yes.
one of those Fun Direction funny name guys.
Yeah.
Is actually
I believe he is the ranger on the
top
other
brass,
side.
one of the top brass in
Yeah.
Living World.
And the best, they're using the same build, and they're both running ranger.
Oh, it's the battle.
It's
Duel
the
of the
battle
Rangers.
of the Rangers. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I've given these guys the official okay to ready up. So this means it'll probably be another 5 or so minutes before they actually see my message and actually ready up. If my experience with tournaments running is
Hey,
guess
Fun
complete-
Direction ready up immediately.
Well,
our
competitive team-
our team not ready up at
Let
all.
me educate them on how ready up works.
They're
Not only a live stream that happens every Friday, it's also an in-game feature that can start matches as soon as you're ready to go.
they're talking about panda hats, how awesome their characters look. Not reading up.
Yeah,
Not
it's like-
reading.
they're talking. I guess I'll show them, but yeah, they're talking about their panda hats in chat. Like that's a very important thing for us to be. Is there any analysis there that we're missing out on with the panda hat?
Well, Tirza really enjoys her panda hat.
Does it change hitbox at all? Like, is there anything that I should be aware of?
But they look so darn cute.
That's true. Oh, it's
right.
actually Fun Direction versus Team ArenaNet apparently on the screen there.
That's right.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think all of ArenaNet has sided with the competitive team.
that's right.
With the PvP team, they really want us to see us win
And
here.
if they didn't,
They're rallying behind the right troops.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I agree with you, ArenaNet.
yes. Let's do this.
Thank you for the endorsement.
opening splits. See what we got.
All right, so obviously very educated in the map here. The competitive team's going to go ahead and summon 5 door breakers here. No archers, and they're going to push, I'm going to assume 2 people down the lane here because that is what I told them to do. And of course they're not doing it because I forgot about it already.
Excellent.
But ideally they'd be running 2 players down the lane here to guide all those door breakers. And on the other side here, we do have looks like a couple door breakers running down the lane here. Only 1 door breaker actually, so interesting strategy there, Cotton.
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out for them.
But on the other side, competitive team coming down that lane. We got a little army going right now. So we got all 5 of those door breakers coming down lane. We've got, is that Niall Horan? Is that his real name? And Zany Malix going to be here on defense. They're going to try to take those NPCs down, but we do have Tears is going to be in Insight right now, trying to provide them as much support as possible. Those door breakers getting Shrek'd on right now. Zane going to go for the Lich form here, just trying to put a lot of damage out right now. Tears are coming in with the Sanctuary on top of that door breaker, though. It's going to block all those projectiles. Is that last one going to make it in? It is. Tears are going for that book, too. It looks like. Is it going to get the full heal off on all those NPCs? And there it goes. Oh, my gosh. Tears are, this is exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Tears are coming in with the clutch moves. That guy Blue is elite, trying so hard to try to get these door breakers down. Tears are coming in with those books, spamming the heals. Door breakers are doing work on the door right now. And I don't know if it's going to be the entire push that they need right now to get that first door down, but it's going to be a huge, huge boost for them.
She's keeping that door breaker up. She's constantly spamming heal on them.
Niall, you need to kill the door breaker.
Yeah, Niall is trying to kill Tirza, which is being an efficient strategy, but Tirza's just going ham. She's just trying her best to keep it up. We
Oh
have
my gosh.
John.
Tirza literally like 1v5, knocking the door down with that support guardian.
Oh my god.
We told you there would be builds that are viable that you're not aware of, or
John-
that you don't use in Conquest, and there we go.
John was actually sitting there trying his best to help out, but I mean, he was just keeping pressure. Tirza was keeping the door breaker alive. That first push, 100% effective.
Yeah.
100% effective.
So the first 5 door breakers that they spawned for free
Yep.
from the initial supply on the map, it worked out.
Yeah.
Worked out. First push successful.
And Tyler actually doing over there. Oh, okay. So on the opposite side, we have kind of the same builds kind of being used. The Guardian over there trying to heal. He put Sanctuary down, but Tyler knows how to counter that. Put a fear mark on that guy, feared him out of the bubble, and then killed him.
Great play there, Tyler. Surviving just long enough
Yeah.
to get back through the door. Tyler is great at dying.
Well done, Tyler.
He's going to go ahead and get back into a safe area here. Evan came in there, got the res off on him now. He's going to jump back out here, try to get on Styling Harry. Going to try to take him out here. with the-
Heartseeker, Heartseeker.
Baby, the 2 spam is real. He's going to take him
Yes.
out here. And,
Leave him for dead.
yeah, there we go. So that's actually an interesting note. We talked about bleeding players out internally the other day.
Yeah.
And how it's actually even stronger on this map than Conquest generally.
Yes.
Because what players would do in Conquest is they go in, they die on point, and at least at that point you have to deal with them.
Yes.
Because you can't leave that point if you have an enemy player on it, right?
Yes.
But in Stronghold, you don't really care about that road.
No.
Like, you know what, buddy? You can have that road.
Yeah, you
Like,
can have the road.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
I mean, the best thing you'll see a lot of us do when we play is we'll get them down to about 30%, and then put some bleed on them and leave them. Because the thing that can happen is, yeah, you can res yourself, but if you want to res yourself when you have bleed on you, through bleed all the way up back to your main health it's just not worth it.
All right, so the hero's going to be coming out here just shortly. We got 2 players from the competitive team coming in right now, trying to put a little damage onto Louis Tomlinson. Louis taking a lot of damage right now. He's actually already half health when the fight started here, so he's just going to go ahead and bail out, which is probably not the worst thing he could be doing right now.
Yep.
He's going to let Lame Pain here going to try to defend, which he's hurting right now.
Yeah.
He's actually he's going to get taken out here.
You can see Tyler actually moved from defense to actually help out on the offensive lane because the red team hasn't spawned anything to
That
really
triple
warn.
cap.
Yeah, they want to make sure they got it.
All right, so the Warrior now state does obviously have a skill that he can use there to knock him down, to nerf that channel.
Yep.
Which is an interesting point that we should bring up once again, even though we've done it every single time we've been on
Yeah.
camera together, is that the channel for the hero on this map is not affected only by damage like you would see normally in like Temple of the Silent Storm.
Yep.
What do you have to do?
It is. You have to actually CC them. You have to use knockdown, knockback, fear, blowback, any of the actual hard CC things. No soft CC. Daze does work though, as well. But yeah, so what you'll see though is a lot of times if you pop stability and use those, start channeling the thing, they'll have to blow through your stability before they can actually knock you off it.
All right, so Tiny T does have Toriosa following up right now in lane here. We've got Crunty in downstate. Ham going ham, as the kids say these days.
Yeah, that's right, the kids.
I'm not sure which ones, but I'm sure there's someone out there that says it occasionally. But anyways, Tirza obviously the best support right now, coming in with that Toriosa. Going to be supporting him really great. We got Louis going down, Silent Harry going down. Toriosa's going to be barreling for that door, trying to take it down here.
He's going to leave them because his goal is to get to that objective. So they had to make the decision here. They go for the stomp, get it. They actually have 2 people down. But yeah, so yeah, they go for the stomp and then leave Toriosa to his own devices to let him go forward. Looks like Tirza followed him up.
Now we do have X-Shadow Dragon Ninja X Role Player Extreme doing a little bit of work here, just trying to keep some pressure on these players here that are trying to take up the door breakers. Doing a great job. He's actually getting dangerously low right now, though. You might want to drop that
Shadow
refuge down, though, because he's kind of hurting right here.
Yeah, one of the big things I think he's trying to do is trying to save it so he can actually get the hero in there stealth. I think that's what he's trying to save it for, but he needs to be careful because they still got to take the gate down. The gate is at about 60%, but the big thing here is they got to kill these players. They can't let them just sit there and beat on the opposite side of the door. But the door breakers did get there, and my God, they did a ton of damage to the gate really quick. He did a nice little stealth play there, but it looks like the Doorbreaker's still alive. So here's where we're going to see probably the Shadow Refuge come into play. He's been holding on to it this long. Let's see what he can do with it. They do have a couple guys down. It looks like Evan's just going to go straight in. So yeah, looks like we're going through right now. Trioso starting channel.
Interjection. It sounds like Mr. Waller's PC, the game director for Living World, is actually blue screened.
Oh no! Oh no!
I really pride myself on maintaining a good PC here at ArenaNet.
That's right.
We're actually not going to count this game, guys, because that's something within our control.
Yeah.
We know that he might have pulled the plug. I mean, he saw the writing on the wall.
He's like, oh, table slip, we're done.
So we're actually not going to count this win here. We're going to let these guys finish the match real quick. Stomp going to be coming out now onto the NPC. But again, you can see these guys, hands off the keyboards already. They know it's done. So we're going to wait for...
Tears are really excited.
Really excited for the free win that we gave him there. As we all shame Stephen Waller for his blue screening PC.
I mean, he was probably punching the PC.
I mean, if you bash your keyboard out of frustration,
it's probably gonna blue screen.
When you are in that position where you're losing.
Yeah.
It's understandable. Like things happen.
Being totally unbiased as we're being.
Yeah, like
it's.
I mean, from a third-party perspective.
Yeah, third-party perspective.
From an outside looking in, it seems that the pressure that the competitive team was putting on them was there was a lot, right?
Yeah.
And that might
attribute.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're gonna give them a fair match. We're gonna let them match up again here one more time.
Yep.
So as these guys start jumping back into the arena here, as Waller fixes his keyboard and jumps back into the match, we're gonna start with game 2.
Yep. I think the biggest thing that I think the Living World team could have done there, obviously having the one person down always hurts, but they didn't really have a lot of offensive pressure. They didn't really spawn anything after the first wave. They played a pretty decent defense. They tried to go for hero spawns, but they really had no offense that whole game. I think that was the biggest thing I saw.
So I would say that it's probably the initial push by Tears that kind of set the pace for the match.
Yes.
Like, that was a great play. Regardless of how the game ended, like, Tears are going in there with that awesome 5-man push, or with the 5-doorbreaker push, rather, really keeping them up by herself. Using Book, using Sanctuary amazingly, getting all that damage onto the gate. Obviously, John came in there laying a little support down, putting some damage down. But that play right there is what got them down, the door down, on the very first play of the game. Like, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially with how much they're like really focusing in on trying to take it out there. Like, I think they need to rotate one more player in. They know the strategy now. Like, this is probably calculated on their part.
Yeah.
Guys, let's go in that first game. Let's fake the disconnect. Let's fake the blue screen.
So now we know what their strategy is.
Let's pull a sizer. Let's pull a sizer and blue screen right at the beginning there. We'll get a remake.
And
we'll know their strategy going into the real game 1.
Exactly.
So we're on to you guys. And they're probably ghosting right now, too.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
Like,
watching the stream.
They're like, we know the strats now. Perfect.
But I think the one thing is...
We're a family here, so please be respectful.
I will.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
The thing I saw was when Tears had put down her bubble, the Sanctuary, it completely nullified the Lich. The Lich was just nothing. He couldn't do anything to stop him there. He should have dropped and did what Tyler did, which was put the fear mark down, fear all those guys out of the bubble, and then go in and start doing the damage again. Because he just kept spamming the one skill and was essentially just completely nullified, completely blocked, I think he should have immediately switched and tried to get those guys out of that bubble as fast as possible.
Yeah, so I mean, killing those doorbreakers is not the only option, right?
Yeah.
So you can do things like laying down blind fields. You can blind the attacks from the doorbreakers. You can use CC on them. Killing them is not the only thing you need to do in order to prevent those initial pushes. Anyways, guys, the real game 1 is now beginning. For realsies now is beginning now. So it's going to be the competitive team or members of, obviously, because me and a couple other people are on the sidelines right now, making things even.
That's right.
And we're going up against the Living World team.
That's right.
Anyway, so the gates are opening now, and we got the players coming out here, and the first thing the competitive team's going to be doing is spending supply on 5 doorbreakers.
What an interesting strat. The red team's going full defense. They're actually putting 5 here. They didn't spend anything. They didn't buy anything.
They're going straight. So this is what we talked about. They know that Tears a strat.
They're going to try to beat the first opening gambit. They're all stealth, too. Stealth play. They're
going in on John. John's, oh, my goodness.
Man,
this is like...
That is crazy. They just dropped 5 people on defense, immediately spiked John out, just destroyed him. Going to go 5 on 4.
Going on Tears, and now...
Oh, wow. What a strategy.
She had to pop out a book already. She's getting under so much pressure right now. She's going to drop down that Sanctuary. Oh, the interrupt on the Sanctuary. All the damage coming out. Tears in the down state. They read the strategy. This is calculated.
Yeah, this is
Living
good.
World, you are cold.
Yeah,
you are ruthless.
Tyler trying to snitch on him, but he can't. He's on the back pedal. He's on the back foot trying to survive at this point. It is 5v3 in this fight. Tyler running for his life. Oh my goodness. God. That was a great... I actually... And all the internal take place, we've never seen anyone do that. No one's ever done that. That was great. They still have their supply, but they're going for kills. They finally sent one person back to go spend supply, but they're still on the offense. They're on the offense in the offensive lane of the other team.
All right. Calm down. We're good. All right. So we saw Lane Payne going down there. He actually got taken out here. The Reds did come up. Louis, I believe, went down there as well. So a little bit of a skirmish breaking out in the roads right now. Ham still caught in a really bad position. He's going to try to disengage, gets that consume conditions off just in time, trying to drop those wells to just kind of dissuade them from following. We actually had to knock him out of line of sight there, which is interesting. Louis coming in, though, just so bloodthirsty, jumping in that dash route just in time there. Is he going to be able to live? Not quite. So we got Style and Harry and Louis coming in, getting Ham down there right next to the gates. And that's a pretty decisive win in lane there.
Yeah. No, and what they did is they actually went back and spawned one archer to go down the lane to fight the guards while they continued pressuring blue team's offensive lane.
All right, so we do have the doorbreakers making to the door right now. Tears are putting down that Sanctuary now. She does have it off of cooldown. I don't believe she actually used it in that first fight there. Doorbreaker going to town on that door there. Niall.
Yep.
Good buddy Niall going down there. Supply is dropped. Couldn't Tears pick it up there?
They can pick up that supply right there if they really want to.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, John.
No, I didn't see it.
Nope.
John just anticipating the door going down, coming there, trying to grab the aggro of those guards, which is really important because you don't want them on the NPCs. Drag them away if you can. Stack them up in the corner there and just start putting some damage on them. You want to lead them away from those door breakers. You don't want them doing damage to those door breakers at all.
Exactly.
So Tears actually doing a good job running in first, engaging those NPCs, being the meat shield here, trying to grab all that aggro. She's got him on her now. Actually, everyone's on her now. So we've got a lot of damage going on to her from Neil Horan. That name is hard to say.
Yeah, it is.
Unfortunately, the Doorbreaker was really adamant about making it to the gate there, so he's actually going to get the aggro from the veteran guards there, along with Tears are going to get taken out at the door there. But they do have that first gate down.
They do have the first
They're
gate
already
down.
in the lead here.
But look at how many NPCs the red team spawned. They went full transition to offense right now. And they only have...
Oh, look at that.
They have Tyler and we have Evan on defense right now. Tyler has got to keep using that trap right now. He's just constantly bombarding these NPCs. Accurate, sniper-like trap shots over here.
I mean, he is XX. Shadow Dragon. MLG
right.
420.
Swag.
Swagasaurus.
Excellent job here from Tyler and Evan putting on that pressure. Only thing left are some archers to push down the lane, which are not ideal. Not ideal for taking out those gates right now.
A little skirmish here. Looks like the NPCs are getting taken out quite handily. Oh, actually, the knockback coming out to Evan there. He's going to use his Shadow Step to move away, get back to the door there, just try to stay alive here. Ham, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not sure if there's anything that's going to happen here for you. Looks like he's going to get taken out. Evan's super low right now. His heal's on a long cooldown. Looks like he's just going to have to wait it out for right now, wait for him to get out of combat or try to get the heal off. Oh, ooh, this is risky. This is brave.
Yeah,
This is brave. Evan.
Here's the other thing that's crazy. Look at the score. Red team doesn't have the blue team's door, but their score is really, really close. They got a hero spawn, which helps, and that hero's going to the door right now.
Yeah, you can actually see it there in the background moving in down the lane right now. So Evan really the only one on defense right now that I saw. Do we have Crunty out here now? We got Crunty over here. He's getting trained down. Looks like a little pressure going on to him right now, though. We do have Tiny T here as well, trying to get that full heal off with the book. Shadow Dragon could really use that heal, too, if it's going to come off there. Tiny T, did you get off the heal? Looks like there goes the big heal. Shadow Dragon did not catch it. He went into downstate first, unfortunately. So they'll probably, I guess, maybe just leave him to bleed out for right now. I'm not really sure what the call is there.
Tyler trying to take out the NPCs here. We're using Witcher form. But yeah, it looks like Evan is going to be bled out. He's trying to res himself. Actually, if he can get a little support.
No. Don't res him. Oh, this is risky.
Oh, baby, come on.
Maybe
Tirza.
they got it. Oh, Tirza, MVP.
Shadow Dragon.
Crunchy's down now, though. There goes the...
Double. Here we go. They're going to double res him to get him up as well.
Good team play there, though. So, like, that just goes to show how valuable support is on that map, right?
Yeah.
You go in, you got the book that is able to heal up your pushing NPCs. Also use it on your Lord if he gets into a bad position, right?
Yep.
Very, very valuable there. They're able to take down the NPC here that was pushing on that door right there. So the score is, again, still in favor of the PvP team. It's about 60-85 right now. But as you pointed out,
It's close.
there's no door knockdown.
Yeah.
For the red team is not taking a door out yet.
And Fun Direction can't catch a break. They have downed the competitive team like 3 or 4 times now. They've downed almost everybody in the competitive team, but haven't got a stomp. They're great at putting the deeps down, but they just can't get the stomp. Oh, Evan has to get out of there. He almost got immediately destroyed. Uh-oh, so we do have some red door breakers now teeing off on the blue gate. If they get that down, the score's going to sway heavily in the favor of the red team.
Oh, yeah. See, that was great. Like, they came out of the gate. They read the strategy.
Yeah.
They completely shut it down. And now they are just on full offense. There's absolutely nothing that the competitive team can do right now.
No.
To try to do it. Like, the other problem is they keep coming out one at a time.
That's it. Gates
Shadow
down.
Dragon coming out the gate there. He's actually going to get wrecked. The portal actually goes down too, though, but I think he went down before it even dropped, actually.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's in a bad spot now. He's just going to try to do some damage to those door breakers there. Obviously, you can't rally off them. But as your last dying breath, doing a little damage there is not a bad call.
So look at this strat that the blue team did. I love this. They spawned 2 archers to go down the lane to clear the NPCs and 2 door breakers.
Is that a channel race we got going on? Lane Pain versus Tiny T. Who's going to get the channel off?
Oh,
who got it?
Bring it. Oh, red team got it.
Red team got it. The channel race.
Oh my
Red
God.
team got the channel off.
But look at this. Again, though, the blue team doesn't know these archers are killing their guards while they have 2 door breakers just kind of nonchalantly running up the lane. Red team's got to react. They do have a really good push, but they're just letting their base go, essentially. Completely ignoring.
Oh, look at this. Style and Harry trying to get Neil Horwin back up here. John Corping putting the pressure down from longer ranger. We had T-Bear coming in, Tyler Beers.
Yep, good old T-Bear.
Internal names, putting down those wells, trying to put the damage on the body. They're able to stop the res there and take out the reser, which is going to put them into a 5v3 situation here, which is going to be pretty helpful considering where they're at in the map right now.
Yeah, definitely.
So the score is now tipping in the favor of the Living World team.
Cut it.
Pull the cord, guys.
Cut it.
It's time to pull the cord.
Cut it.
We've got... I'm starting to sweat. Unbiased third-party sweat.
Hey Josh, I can use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. If you see me appear on that camera, just cut it. Just cut
We'll
it.
turn the camera off, and surprisingly, things will start changing.
All of a sudden, a warrior comes on the map. It's really weird.
Anyways, so the red team again still doing really great here. They won the race on the channel, And they've got the NPC pushing down the lane right now. There's a couple NPCs here that are going to be defending. John Corporing obviously putting down a lot of damage here. Did I say llama damage?
Llama damage.
Putting down
that
a lot
llama
of damage. Putting down a lot of damage with the Longbow Ranger build there. Just trying to clear out some of these players from Fun Direction and doing a pretty decent job. So I'd say it's a successful defense. Style and Harry, though, coming in right now. Going to try to go in for that res set. What's going to happen here? No, not quite going to make it there in time. So now he's stuck into a 1v2 situation with a lot of guard NPCs here, which is not really where you want to be.
But it's funny, the blue team the competitive team did clear out the base. They wound up getting a couple kills on the base. They're actually coming back in kills. So initially, the Living World team actually was they were way ahead in kills.
Yeah.
But the competitive team now bringing it back. They've got a couple kills in the enemy base. They've cleared it out. Now it comes down to map. Who can get some NPCs and get them to the base the quickest? We're about to have a double hero spawn here in a second, in about 30 seconds.
I'm so out of breath.
Good man.
I never shout at my computer this much. You would think I do, because I'm not very...
I shout at my computer all the time. When I play fighting games, I'm always yelling at my computer.
So anyways, at this point in the match, we do have two NPCs that are coming up that are actually spawned now. We got Louis Tomlinson actually going down here to John Corporing. John should probably go in for that stomp there because the Ranger's really great in downstage.
Yeah, they're really good.
We got Style and Harry coming in here as well. The cleave coming out is going to happen. There goes the Ranger res. Oh, enough cleave coming out there from Tiny T and Ham. Going to put a little damage down here from the Lich form. This is going to be a crucial cap. The Sanctuary coming out early from Tiny T. Going for the channel now. Is there anyone that's going to be able to stop her? I don't think it's going to be there. You did see on the ground, she's actually got the hallowed ground down as well, which is a 12 pulse stability.
Uh-oh, so we got
She got pushed off. Oh my gosh, she got pushed off. Style and Harry on the channel now with the same strategy.
Oh, knockback from John.
No, there is a red Heo summon on the map though. We do have one coming out. Tiny T going for that daze right now, going for the book 5. Gets interrupted though. You're gonna have to pop out. She's out of cooldowns.
People are going down left and right. Tiny T's down.
Downstate fight. Hands
Style
up
and
to
Harry
you.
might
The
be
Shadow
going
Refuge coming out. Dude, this is insane.
This fight.
Tiny T.
Oh my God.
This is so close.
Oh,
the interrupt. Oh, he got the stomp off of the Tiny T. The full rally for the red team. They're gonna be back in this baby. Gonna go for the channel there.
Oh my
Still
gosh.
super close. But they do have the one red boss pushing down the lane.
But here's the thing, blue team summoned 2 Doorbreakers sometime. I don't even know when they did that. So now we got Doorbreakers going into the red door completely at full health. We got Laney Payne going there now to try to stake that out. But oh my God, this fight is intense over here on the south Mist Essence.
On the same note, the red team hero pushing into the blue base. There is a couple of defensive NPCs there that are going to be trying to stop him from going in right. We still have that skirmish going on though, don't we?
Tyler's down. It looks like it's going to go to Fun Direction. Fun Direction's definitely going to take this. Right now, I love Evan though. He's literally just trying to get in there.
He's so adamant about this.
He's just
Get
interrupting.
the damage out, Evan.
He's just interrupting. He just keeps interrupting over and over again.
Headshot's so strong right here. If you can get the interrupt off.
Oh no, that's it. That's it. They got it.
All right, so we get the
double
Fun
hero.
Direction grabbing 2 heroes. Amazing team fights there. That's awesome.
But oh, here we go. But Doorbreaker's still teeing off on the door. They cannot.
We still over there?
Yeah, they cannot let this go. It only needs about 2 more bombs to go off before that door goes down.
Oh,
one more bomb.
sliver.
Oh my God, how much
One
life is that
sliver.
thing? How much life? It's dead. It's dead. They didn't get it off. They didn't get it off.
Oh my gosh.
But they have 2 more Doorbreakers coming down the lane. Red team has 2 heroes. This is the turning point. 1 hero. They did kill the other one.
There's a lot of players right now from Fun Direction that are on defense right now. We got a Thief and a Warrior here that are trying to prevent those pushes in. We've got the 2 Doorbreakers coming in right now. Neil Horland's already teeing off on them. Doorbreaker's actually getting fairly low right now. The Fear coming out. Just trying to keep Matt here. The Doorbreaker's going to go down. The first one. We've got maybe a turret heal coming out here just shortly, but Zach's too far out of range. That Doorbreaker's going to go down unless he gets that heal off, maybe?
Oh, no,
there goes
it's down,
the heal,
it's
but it's
down.
already dead. So that push there from the blue team is going to be thwarted. And anyways, that's a good attempt, though.
All they're going to need.
They could win the 2v2, though.
Yeah, they're going to definitely win this 2v2. Looks like they already got 1 down, 2 down. Yeah, they're both down. They're going to win the 2v2, but the only thing is they need to get that door down. They're way too far behind in
I need
points
to
right
rest
now.
my lungs because the heroes are going to spawn again.
I know.
In like 2 minutes, or in 30 seconds.
Yep,
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Yep, so here we go. Again, red team's got a really strong offense. That hero is fairly low, though, about 20%.
Blue team absolutely needs that door down right now because they can eat up the score.
Well, they'll get close. It'll be very close. They'll get 50 points for taking that door down. They'll be only about
And the 2 heroes. Like, they need to secure the heroes.
Yes.
And they need to get that door down. 1 sliver of HP. If they can get the heroes spawned down the lane, they have enough time to knock that door down and get the point lead before the game ends.
Yes.
Ooh, a lot of damage coming into Neil Horland from X Shadow Dragon Ninja X right at the start here.
We do have Tyler in the downstate on defense, so they're going to give another 5 points out to the red team. They got to support those 2 door breakers. They got 1 hero now. What about the south side? We're looking at south side over here. We got a fight skirmish going out over here. We got Evan and Zach fighting it out over here. Evan trying to
going for that full channel. He's got no stab though.
No, he's got no
He's
stab.
gonna
They
interrupt
immediately
there.
interrupted.
There we go. So he's actually running, I believe, Neil Horland. Let me check his perspective. Oh, as he goes in the downstate, I believe he's running sword pistol, right?
Yes. He's going with the interrupts. He's going with the interrupts. Tirza does have those door breakers. Wit Swiften is going to the door right now. She's got it. There's no way they're going to be able to stop that. They're going to get in that Lord room, but they only got a minute and a half left. They have to get in there.
How many points do they get from the door?
50. They'll be
So
down
they're down
20
25 points.
Yes. They need this bottom
Well, they're
channel.
doing really good in this 2v2 right now. They got to get the interrupts on this guy right now. They got to get that. Stop that channel. Stop the channel.
Oh my God, they got it.
They got it with the. Oh my gosh,
They gotta win.
Like
They
3
gotta
HP.
win. They have a minute 18 to win the match right now.
They got to go on offense. They got to go all in on that Lord, and they got to take it out. So Tiny T is the only one here right now with those 2 precious little Brave door breakers going in. They do no damage.
Tyler's
though.
here. Tyler's here as well. We got Tyler as well. The heroes.
No Lich. No Lich.
No
He's
Lich.
got Wells.
He's got what? They got a spike. A minute left.
Tiny T already pulled out.
Get ready to cut the scene. Get ready to cut. Get ready to
Well,
cut.
we got. It's a best of 3, Hugh. It's a best of
I'm
3.
just saying, just get ready.
There's time for redemption. In fact, I mean, this is the most tense moment. 50 seconds up on the clock here right now. We got the blue team going that full push. Tiny T going for the book for the days.
Goodness. Here it
Going
comes.
for the full heal now. This is what she needs to
they
support her team.
interrupted it.
Oh,
They interrupted
No, they got the full heal off. It's off. It's off.
No, they interrupted.
Gotcha. So Tio's got the full heal off. We got the big push coming in right now. We got the Lich form coming out for the red team. This is going to be the most crucial defense right now. We need more players on offense. We've got looks like Crunchu coming in, trying to go in for the support here on that team fight. They need more damage on that Lord though, because he's only down 25% HP right now. Trios going to the big channel. Is he going to go off? Boom! Big damage.
20 seconds. They got a spike.
HP now.
They got a spike.
15 seconds.
This is the time. This is the time where all of our training, everything
Louis
we've tried
down.
for.
This is it, guys.
Oh my God, 10 seconds,
Do it.
please.
Where's the
Spike
clutch?
him, spike him.
Where's the clutch? The score. Look at the score.
What? How did
300.
Oh, they killed the
Competitive's
NPC.
in the lead. We had the lead.
Come on, baby.
We did it. We did it, baby.
The dream's alive. The dream's alive.
Unbiased. Unbiased. That was
Yes.
great job.
Great job,
Living
Living World team. There,
That was competitive team did a really good job there.
They went for the NPCs because they knew they could get the NPCs down probably as fast. Oh my God, I can't believe. Good. Hey, make sure we keep that rolling. Keep that rolling. Keep
Don't
that
unplug
rolling.
it yet.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe the dream's still alive. 2 and out. 2 and out. I mean, Living World team, great job. Their strategy was
That was
legendary.
That was like literally the best game I've ever seen.
Oh my God. But it all came down to the offense. The blue team kept pressuring with a couple door breakers, really trying to put that offensive down. Oh my God. The competitive team clutching it out by 5 points. 5 points. Oh my goodness. That was insane.
Do you think they heard the high five?
Oh man, next door, right behind us is where the competitive team, they probably were like, what was that loud smack that just happened? That was the high five of a victory, well deserved.
High five of destiny.
Yeah. The dream's still alive, boys. Dream is still alive. For the team that we're not biased.
For those teams that, for our competitors today that are in this struggle together.
Yeah, good. Wow.
I'm impressed. Both of these guys, great showing.
I am so impressed by that opening gambit that they did. That was awesome. Wow.
Okay. All right. So
the sweat is real, someone put. Wow. What a great first game here. I'm excited to see what Fun Direction brings out in the opening gambit again.
The thing is like, so competitive team can do one of two things. They can assume
Yep.
that, so this is important, right? If you're doing a best of 3, you see this, we saw strategy first in that first game that we canceled, right?
Yes, exactly. They essentially did the same thing. They did the same thing. 2-1-2.
So, but the second game, they Fun Direction knew.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so they're gonna go push here. Tirza's gonna be the key player.
Yep.
Let's take her out. That train, they took John out. They took Tirza out. They took everyone out.
Stealth play. They stealth played out the gate. Wow.
Completely wrecked them in the beginning there, right? So now the question comes down to this competitive team. Do they want to do the same thing? Do they want to do the 2-1-2? Are they going to try to read that 5-man push and go for the 5-on-5? Are they going to ignore it for the first push and try to just confuse them?
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's like there's so many different things they can do right now.
Yeah.
And really the team that has the better opening here is going to really take it.
We saw they went up like 50 points in the beginning of the match just from having map control because of the wipe. The competitive team was in complete disarray. They were all over the place dying. They got the first hero spawn. They got the first 2 hero spawns. Like,
They got like every hero spawn.
Like Fun
The
Direction.
only reason they got back in is because
the second gate.
Yeah, second gate and those NPCs.
Those NPCs, yeah. I mean, because competitive team knew they had to go offense. They could not play defense anymore. Because if they had played defense and the other team just left, they would have lost because there's no points available to them. So they went full offense, and they were able to bring it back. Oh, my God.
All right. So, gonna let them ready up again.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right.
That was... So we do have a competitive team ready up.
Well, yeah, they're ready to go. They're fired up. They're amped up. We saw the high fives.
Yeah, that was...
I assume they high fives.
I mean, I was so hyped on this end, I didn't even notice.
I mean, it's great to see two good teams going at it. And I'm equally excited for both of them and the prospect of them potentially evening this up or
that was real.
taking the next game for a competitive team. So,
That was real.
Good luck to our competitors.
Yeah. I mean,
round.
good luck to the teams.
Yeah. Anyway, so the game is starting, Mark. So we can jump into the game here, Mark. There we go. Thanks, Mark.
So we're seeing another strat they're coming out with. They started out stealth, but they're going to spawn. They're actually going to spend supply this time.
Oh, archers. Okay, so we got a mix here coming out from the competitive team. What do we see on the other side?
Looks like we had all door breakers. They want all door breakers.
Okay, so competitive team, as we see on camera right now, coming out with the 3-2 split on the NPC spawn. So we got 3 archers coming out, 2 door breakers, hoping to go for a little bit more offense here. So maybe all-inning on tiny T. Oh, goodness, we see
They went 5 offense. They didn't even go defense. They immediately spiked down Evan, and they're spiking down Tyler as we speak. They're going all in again.
But this is
The opposite. The opposite. All D.
The mind games are real.
It's so good. Here comes Tirza coming back now because they realize they don't need her on defense.
Oh my goodness! Look at that army.
But look at the bubble. It's disrupting them the
goodness.
whole time. If they can get AoE down, they can spike all those door breakers because they're all
Oh my
bubbled
goodness!
up.
Tiny T's getting
Just destroyed. They need to react. They need to react right now and get back to defense. If not, they could push and win in one push.
So the counter strat coming out, we've got door breakers actually were inside that sanctuary. I believe they got knocked off there. I'm not sure what knocked them off there. Oh, they're in stealth. Okay, here they come. So anytime they put the bomb down, they're gonna get revealed, right?
Yeah,
So you can use a little bit of stealth there, get one free hit off. The door is getting knocked down.
That's
it's
it.
evened up though.
Yeah.
Because on the other side, we did have that successful push coming out for competitive.
Yep.
So it is tied 70-70, one door down on each side, and we're
Yeah.
only a minute and a half into the game here.
So they may be going for the base race strat. They may just say, we don't care about anything else, going straight in. We're going in.
All right, so Tyler coming in here with the Lich form. He's able to knock down Neil Horan. He had to backpedal a little bit there, just trying to let the damage down. Unfortunately, he's fighting like 1v4 right now, so he's going to have to disengage, just trying to line of sight a bit here, try to get the aggro on those veteran NPCs. They want them to aggro them because they want that little extra fight there, a little extra help.
Here's where they went wrong. They lost their door breakers. They didn't aggro the NPCs efficiently enough, so now the door breakers are all dead. And on the blue team, we have a huge army of NPCs going to their Lord
So
Gate.
these guys got to clamor for supply now. So we've got Lane Pain coming in here, grabbing that supply, putting it in. They got to summon a ton there. And on the other side, like you said, we've got a full door breaker push on that gate now. We've got Kruntu in position. They're getting some knocks off on that door right now, trying to chunk away at it. And this could be huge for them. They got Nile Horan into downstate here. He's in his own Shadow Refuge, but really not going to do much for him.
No, they're bringing full defense now. They got the entire team coming into right now.
Here as well, though. That door's getting chunked down.
Yeah, it's going to go down. I don't think they have enough to actually keep it. Tirza puts down the Sanctuary. That's going to be
here comes the full book, too. We got the door breakers still teeing off on that door there. They need to CC it. They need to blind it. They need to do something here. All this happening even before the first heroes on the map.
They went complete opposite. They went full ham on offense, which did a really good opening strat for them, but they didn't have anyone on D, so it just, if they lose the opening gambit, they are so far behind.
All right, so that door is down. We do have a full defense coming in here from Fun Direction, though.
And we have 4 people from the competitive team already coming in. They don't even have a hero. They don't even care. They're just going to go in and do as much damage, kill all these NPCs, clean up as much as they can.
Now, that is a good point, though. We do have a hero that's available on the map right now. We've got, looks like Louis Tomlinson, and I believe it's going to be Ham skirmishing over there in the other lane. But whoever basically goes for that summon is going to get it. So basically, whoever wins this fight here is going to have a free reign to go back and try to get that summon.
Yep. And we are seeing that the blue team, the competitive team, looks pretty healthy. They got a bunch of archers. My goodness. They have like 5 or 6 archers in there just teeing off, kind of helping them with damage little by little. Red team is all down. They're dead all over the map.
Oh my goodness.
They're going to win this on one push because the competitive, or the Living World team went so in on their opening gambit. They just did not put anybody on defense.
You gotta play a balanced game. Unless you're absolutely confident you know what you're doing, you gotta play a balanced game.
It would have been a great strategy because they were essentially right even with points, but they lost their door breakers. They didn't aggro the defensive guards efficiently.
Look at that army.
I know.
Even the door breakers are getting in on
the
the
door
action.
breakers are alive still because they have nothing left to do. They're like, I'll
So
just
this
throw
is where a
bombs at
banner would
people.
come out, and no banner. We got nothing for it. We got no res utilities.
4-minute games.
So that's a 4-minute game. So they, I mean, that's admirable.
Yeah.
That was so they tried to read the offense there. They tried to read what was going to happen there. Unfortunately, the Living World team wasn't quite able to.
A simple mistake of not being able to aggro those guards efficiently.
Yep.
That's all it took.
I'm still like exhausted
Yeah.
from the from
the
that first
game. Oh my goodness. So,
All right, guys. So that's actually so it's best of 3.
It's best of 3.
So competitive team took a 2-0. So I'm
2-0.
looking forward to my
Beautiful face.
free lunch. What?
On
Oh, I
the
mean, I was
shirt.
looking forward to the free lunch.
Oh. I was looking for them to wear the shirt of shame. That's what I'm
yeah, the
excited
shirt of shame is obviously real too. Anyways, guys, for real though, like is biased is unbiased is me and you are. That was a great round.
They did
much love to the
really-
Living World guys. They did a great job. You know, This
Yeah.
is not their wheelhouse. It's ours.
No,
And so
they
the fact that they
came
came out and did so well against us is great.
That was great.
So
Those were good games.
So I think that's all we got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed the games we had to show you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed me and Hugh shouting into the microphones like lunatics. We really don't know what we're doing up here. We're figuring it out as we go.
Yeah, man. Having fun.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.